Hey y'all, and welcome to the Birmingham Real Estate Investors Roundup. This is the 14th edition of this show, and on this show what we do is look at recent case studies of acquisitions, real estate investment property acquisitions, as well as new listing inventory of investment properties that are available on the market that may be a good fit for your portfolio if you're interested in investing in the Birmingham real estate market. My name's Rob.h.drum. I'm a real estate broker at eXp Realty here in Birmingham, Alabama. My contact information is right here. If you want to reach out to me for any questions or anything you think I can do to help you, I'm available. And this month, as every month this year, I'm doing a webinar. It's on the 25th, and the subject this month is on buying or selling a single family rental portfolio. We're also going to talk about financing an acquisition or refinance and managing a portfolio like that, and just some considerations all around for acquiring or selling single family rental portfolios, some things you want to think about, and some tips that I've learned through a lot of these type of acquisition, working on a lot of these kind of deals. I've learned some things that work, that don't work, some challenges that you kind of run into, and I'll share all that in this webinar. If you're interested in that, you can sign up at www.robdrum.us/webinar. So we're going to look at a case study today. This is actually a little bit different because all the case studies we've done so far have been for clients. This one is actually a personal acquisition that we made. I do own rental properties here in Birmingham. I eat my own cooking, as I would say, and so invest alongside with the clients that I work with, a lot. That's really the only thing I invest in. I don't have any Bitcoin. I have EXP, stock, and real estate. So that's the case study for today. Is a little bit different. And then we have inventory available. Maybe you can guess what it is. It's a portfolio of single family rentals that is active on the market right now. So when you're watching this, you can go check out the details on that, and we'll kind of run you through that. And then also at the end, I'm going to give you some instructions. I've had a lot of investors and agents who are interested in seeing our listings as soon as they become available, just making sure that it gets in front of you as soon as possible, because we do have a lot of great investment type listings coming to the market, and a lot of investors and realtors who represent investors are interested in those. So we've got a way that we can get those in front of you as soon as they go active on the market. I'd love it if you guys would subscribe to this channel. It helps our ratings in YouTube, and it just makes me feel good. So please subscribe to this channel if you like what we're doing, and we'll keep on doing it. So this week's case study is a Gardendale turnkey rental property. This was built in 2006, so newer construction. Everything in this house is really in pretty good shape. Mechanicals are starting to get a little bit older. Some of the things in here, but everything is relatively new, close to the updated codes, and not a whole lot that can go wrong in 15 years on a home, generally, if it was built right. So this one's in good shape. It's currently rented at $1,350 per month. We bought it for $195,000, which I think is about market price for this property. And again, this was one that we actually bought ourselves. And this was, there's a reason that we bought it, and it's part of the seller has a larger portfolio. There's other things going on in terms of the other properties and their condition and his personal situation. And it just really made sense for me to purchase this one and work with him in a different way on the other ones. And, as we kind of dispossess his Birmingham portfolio and, do it in a way that maximizes his returns and achieves his goals. So that's kind of why we did that. Anytime I'm buying a property, I want to make sure that it's like a win-win deal and that it's good for the seller and helping them achieve their goals. And this one, I definitely think I think it'll be a great investment property for us. It is what I would call an A-class property. I really am a subscriber to the belief that a good portfolio is diversified between like A, B, and C properties that are in Birmingham. I would just say that's a value anywhere between 50,000 up to 250,000, having some right in the middle, some at the top of that range, and some at the lower end of that range. So this one fits in there nicely at the top end of that range. And the other thing is, this is I'm a very easy buyer. I just walked through this house one time and said that'll work. And this, especially the fact that it was built in 2006, definitely helps me to do that. So that is just, the example of one way to kind of work out a portfolio sale. This is a portfolio that we have available now on MLS. It's 4 single-family homes in the West End area of Birmingham. These are all rented. They're all professionally managed. And something that's really cool on these is that I helped the seller sell these to the buyer when he bought them. And now I'm helping him sell these. So really cool to see the full life cycle of this investment in these homes and see the returns that investors are really generating in their real experience. That's really cool. And I've actually got another portfolio that's in the pipeline later this month that I worked on the transaction when the buyers bought it. So again, really cool to see their performance over the last couple of years and how it's going to end up for them. These are all in the West End area. They're all built, around the same year. I think we've got one of these that is currently Section 8, and these are all available right now on MLS. As I'm about to show you how you sign up for our direct listing feed from MLS, you would already have these in your email if you were signed up, because we're kind of slow on getting this video out today. But here's the addresses. You can check those out. These are the monthly rent amounts for each address. We have a monthly rent for the portfolio of $2,610 and a total asking price for the portfolio of $220,000. So again, I think this is a great way to kind of start your portfolio in Birmingham. If you're local, I can recommend a commercial lender or two that would have an interest in helping you get financing for these properties. If you're out of state, most likely would need to be a cash purchase. I really don't have a recommendation for financing on this value of property for out-of-state borrowers. Something that I'm always looking for, but have not really found one that can accommodate that. So as I kind of teased earlier, if you want to see our listings immediately when they go live, we've got a way for you to do that. If you're an agent or an investor or just somebody who's curious what kind of properties I've got listed every week, you can send an email to robert.h.drum@gmail.com with the subject line listing distribution, and we'll get you set up on a collaboration center search that will send you those listings as soon as they hit, and that will come from our acquisition specialist, Jordan Holt. And if there's one that looks interesting to you, you can reach out to him, and he can help you get more information on the properties. So thank you all again for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking this video. I'd love it if you guys would sign up for the webinar on buying or selling a rental portfolio. If you're interested in that, you can do it at robdrum.us/webinar. I will see you tomorrow for the Birmingham real estate market update. We'll have the numbers for May, the kind of year-over-year comparison, and see where we're at in the market as we kick off the summer selling season, and see what's new, what's changing up this year in our market. So again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for continuing to send me your investment properties to list and continuing to purchase these properties. We'll keep them coming, and see you next week.